Good evening. This is pre-algebra for grade 5. My name is Will Dodd, and today we are going to do basic algebraic expressions. Let's get started. For the first one, we're going to do addition. So for our first problem, we will do addition. So let's start with something easy. We'll do 20 plus A equals back up there, equals 38, or 30. Equals 32. Excuse me. So the first thing we need to do is we need to isolate the A. So we subtract 20 from each side. So we go negative 20, and 32, minus 20. And for that, we get A equals 12, because 12 plus 20, because 12 plus 20 equals 32. Let's try for subtraction this now. Okay, for subtraction, we will try. For subtraction, we will do 50 minus A equals let's do 42 this time. And so we will subtract 50 to isolate the A. We need to subtract 50 from each side. So we will go 50 minus 50, and then 42 minus 50, excuse me, and so we will wind up having negative A equals negative 8. And from our last lesson, if you will recall, we cannot have a negative variable, so we need to turn both sides positive. So we go plus here and plus here, and then we simplify. So A would equal 8, and that's how you do it. Now for multiplication. Okay, for this one, we are going to do something a little more simple. So we start with black, and we're going to do 18. And then we're going to go 18 times A again equals let's do 90. So this time we would need to, because it's a times problem, we would need to do the opposite of times to solve the problem, to isolate the A. So we would, instead of subtracting, we would divide 18 from both sides.
Okay, so then just go up there, yeah. Super slow.
So 18 times A divided by 18. And then 90 divided by 18 as well. So you would get A, back, let's try that in green, A equals, and if you remember correctly from earlier this year, going back to your times tables, if you multiply 18 times 5, you would get 90. So the answer is 5. And that's the multiplication. One more. All right, for this one, we need to we need to put the division sign up, and then we're going to put, let's do something easy. Let's put 2. 2 divided by A equals, then let's go with 14. So because we divide, we need to do the opposite, which is times. So we go 2 times 2 and times 2 over here. Okay, for the division, we're going to do something simple. Let's do 2, and we need to divide, so do the division. Then A equals, let's go with 14. So for this, we're going to take away, we are going to take away the 2 from each side. So we would wind up with A equals 7. And that's it. Any questions, please shoot me an email. And if not, have a good night.